Welcome back. You watch your Morning Live now. Unmute, They Died Singing, Biko's Quest, and Rainbow Scars, Born Around Here, and The Rabble are just some of the productions that will headline the 2016 Artscape Heritage Festival, which kicks off this month. According to the creative manager of the Artscape, the festival is a platform where highly acclaimed, diverse, and multicultural productions will be staged not only to mark Heritage Day, but the month throughout the presentation of theatre, dance and musical productions. To tell us more about the productions and what they'll mirror over our 20 years of democracy and how they'll be celebrating the rich, diverse culture of our society is Artscape's creative manager, Mbothwe, who joins us from our Sea Point studios. Mandla, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us here. And maybe let's get straight into it. Let's talk about the productions that's been planned for Heritage Month and how they in actual fact will mirror our 20 years of democracy.
Good morning, Sam. Heritage Month is always an opportunity for Artscape Theatre Centre to explore the diversity of our heritage. By so doing, it employs various forms of creative expressions, from music to dance and theatre. And that for us, it's a statement of saying, let us take time to remind ourselves of who we are, where we come from, and what are possibilities of becoming by engaging with these themes. Now, we are a young democracy nation, but our heritage takes us far back than that. So we will have plays, for example, that imagine the meeting of Sol Plaatje and Cecil John Rhodes that actually have been going through as part of our heritage. Now we're going to again open up our next week with the Secret Ballot and Poetotype by Jeff Chabalala. Thereafter that, we are looking at the issues of home and location and dislocation and forced removals by looking at the plays like The Rabble, and looking at the play that is based in Botswana, which called Born Around Here. Thereafter that, on the actual day of the 24th of September, which marks the actual day of the heritage, we are having a dance production of multiple dance companies, where we look at we call it 1976 spirits, where we imagine the youth of then, what they were thinking. If they were really, really up today, what kind of stories will they tell? What kind of interaction will they have with today's life? After that, again, we continue our heritage by having a production by the inmates, and it's called The Making of the Criminal. These are the inmates from the Kududu Correctional Service and Paulsmoor Correctional Services. We try by all means to excavate different elements that forms part of our identity, which forms part of our heritage. And that's how it looks. I mean, today we are opening up with the Wekma, Easterford choral music finals at Artscape.
Yeah,
we can tell there's a lot of variation both in interdisciplinary work in terms of the forms of the expression, and also in terms of the themes and the content that we're dealing with at Artscape.
Yeah, we had a chat to the choral guys yesterday, and it's quite an exciting event. But in terms of the productions that's been planned for this month, how much of this work is original work that will be seen for the very first time by our South African eyes?
There's quite a lot. The work that, for example, the Secret Ballot and Poetotype, it's not more than 3 years, so it's quite a new work. And mostly it was performed in Grahamstown this year, and then it went on to Johannesburg, and now it's coming in Cape Town for the very first time. Now, Born Around Here started last year, and it's going to premiere in Cape Town for the very first time, which is based in Botswana, directed by Gauli Menya and Pala Pala. The Rabble, it's a very new work. It's been created in the last 6 weeks that deals with two friends and partners who stays in a place that was used to be called District 6. So that's kind of work. It's quite a brand new work that has been created. And of course, the making of the criminal, it's also very new. a work that has been in 1976 spirit. It's also very new. So there's quite a lot of new work that has been created.
Wow.
And that has been put forth.
Mandla, we've run out of time, but it is definitely a lineup second to none. And if anybody's in that part of the country, in Cape Town, the Artscape is an iconic theatre venue and creative space. So please do Google the details to find out more. That's Mandla Mbothwe, who's the creative manager for the Artscape Theatre, and he's talking about his Heritage Festival lineup.